There is still much more to be desired in this area, even if Insomniac's Marvel's Spider-Man 2 made sure that some of the main and side stories featured references to and allusions to well-known Marvel characters. Fans anticipate that a future DLC will address the dearth of cameos or appearances from some of New York City's heroes in all three of Insomniac's Marvel's Spider-Man games. Marvel's Spider-Man May 2nd be the ideal place to begin, as Insomniac's attention has now shifted to the advancement of Marvel's Wolverine. It is growing more probable that extra heroes may progressively be incorporated into their Marvel universe. Fifth one is Doctor Strange. Many fans were holding out hope that Stephen Strange might show up during Miles Morales' confrontation with the Black Cat, but they might have to wait a bit longer. Given that the Sanctum Sanctorum made an appearance in Marvel's Spider-Man 2018 and that the sequel is now devoting an entire mission to the character, it seems likely that the Sanctum Sanctorum will eventually make his full-screen debut with the Spider-Man. Considering the capabilities of the PlayStation 5 and the examples of portal travel found in Insomniac's Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart and Marvel's Spider-Man 2, an extra DLC featuring Doctor Strange meeting Peter and Miles would be highly appreciated by all gamers. Insomniac might be able to ensnare New York's magician in affairs with allusions to the multiverse found in the Across the Spider-Verse movie, as evidenced by some of the Spider-Bots scattered throughout the map. Fourth one is Wong. If Stephen Strange was left out, Wong would almost certainly be the next person to meet Miles or Peter. It would make far more sense for none of the two characters to be present or active throughout the events of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Venom's Pandemonium, given the level of busy work that Strange and Wong are doing about considerably more severe concerns. Wong leaves off a message after attempting to use the Wand of Wadham to locate Martin. This suggests that Insomniac may be teasing a DLC or a completely new game that features Wong and may even feature interiors of the Sanctum Sanctorum. This would also serve to increase the likelihood of crossover characters and allusions to other Marvel material that is currently in production, particularly across the Spider-Verse. Third one is Daredevil. Among all the Marvel character allusions in Marvel's Spider-Man 2018, fans were giddy when they saw the Nelson and Murdoch attorneys at law sign while navigating the city. Fans were eager to point out in the sequel that this sign was still in the same area but had lost the text that hinted at Matt Murdock's possible full-time role as New York's Daredevil as a lawyer. Second one is Carnage. Fans saw elements of Carnage in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, with Peter Parker's side mission centered around Yuri Watanabe, aka Wraith, and the pursuit of the Flame.
The fool's beacon himself, as I prophesied! No!
I knew you had it in you, Yuri. There. That'll keep pressure on it until I can...
With Cletus Kasady obtaining the symbiote and disappearing from view for the remainder of the game, there's a good chance the character may resurface as Carnage in a DLC. Carnage's inclusion would be appropriate given the post-game content, which features some symbiote-infected civilians who are still terrorizing New York. This would help wrap up the symbiote and Venom storyline in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, while also making room for new villains to take center stage in the game's eventual third installment.
Oscorp sent out some of this treatment for safekeeping.
I knew it was meant for me. That's what all this was for. And when the crimson hour rolls over this earth, it shall bring truth,
Judgment.
and carnage.
First one is Wolverine. Wolverine is one figure that is certain to play a significant role in Insomniac's Marvel video games. With Marvel's Wolverine in development and fans eager to see what the Spider-Man will entail next, a DLC that either heavily alludes to Logan or perhaps includes the character would be a fitting preface to the new game. Even if Peter and Miles will still have the opportunity to meet Logan in Marvel's Wolverine, fans will undoubtedly seize the chance as soon as possible to finally learn what the film will entail. Fans are hoping that Marvel's Spider-Man 2018 will feature 3 distinct DLCs for gamers to enjoy in the game's sequel. By adding more DLCs or extending each one, these might surpass earlier iterations and allow more space for characters like Wolverine to make their debut in Insomniac's expanding Marvel universe.